Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for coming to our press conference. Straight after that amazing lunch and that very talented singer who, I think when I was about that age I could sing something like that. I've lost my voice since I've gotten a tad bit older, but if you get lucky later tonight you might even hear it. It's very late tonight.
We'll be there.
Yeah, you've heard it before, Trevor. AIM this year celebrates a milestone in Australia's business events story. Back in 1993, there were no such things as iPods, iPads or iAnything. There was no Wi-Fi, no podcasting or video conferencing, and the long lunch was still very much in vogue. Bill Clinton had been inaugurated as President of the USA, and Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You spent most of the year top of the charts. And I actually wrote this before she passed away, so just a little bit ironic. And of course Jurassic Park was first released, if you all remember that, and I don't know how many versions of Jurassic Park came out after that, but it was certainly the first year it was released. In world terms, the European Union was formed and the very first meeting of APEC took place in Seattle. But right here in Australia, we saw a takeover of significant proportions. Yes, AIM took over from the highly successful Meetings Mart to become a truly global event. Back in 1992, Sue Colwell, the then CEO of the Melbourne Tourism Authority, had a vision that Melbourne should host the region's only truly international events expo. And she met with a number of the industry stakeholders to seek support from them and to try and deliver a Southern Hemisphere version of EIBTM. Well, she secured their support along with two of our long-term sponsors, which is Qantas and the Australian Tourism Commission, back then, which is now Tourism Australia. In 1992, the Australasian Internationals Meetings Expo, as it was formerly known, was launched by the Federal Minister for Tourism, Alan Griffiths. And in 1993, the very first AIM was held here at the World Congress Centre across the road. Of course, this year the event has grown and will continue to do so. We have 779 exhibitors from over 44 countries and over 500 hosted buyers from 27 countries. And we expect 3,700 visitors to come through the doors in the next 2 days. So AIM really is a global trade show and it's on the map in the world calendar. And it's something that we here can be proud of and certainly something the MCVB are proud of. Of course, we're always looking to grow the show and to develop it, and that's in line with the changing business landscape. And following AIM 2012 this year, we'll develop an AIM advisory board and we'll be setting that up to refresh and reinvigorate the show and ensure that we continue to meet our market's needs and retain our #1 position. The AIM Industry Advisory Board will consist of key industry representatives as well as a mix of national and international hosted buyers and exhibitors from major markets. The first meeting of the AIM Advisory Board will take place 2 months after AIM this year, and that's because we've got to do the wrap-up. But there'll be regular meetings held throughout the year in the lead-up to AIM 2013. But more importantly, over the last 20 years, we've seen the business events grow significantly and start to be recognised for the contribution that business events makes back to the local and national economy. On a world scale, business events have grown into a professional service and a product-specific based industry, with many new international destinations building large multinational, multi-purpose convention centres. Business events have been recognised as an economic driver beyond tourism. In 1993, ICA recorded 2,689 international association meetings. This compares to 9,120 in 2010, an increase of over 239% over a 17-year period. So it's pretty significant. Australia has received worldwide recognition for its convention and exhibitions facilities and has been successful in attracting millions of attendees over the last 2 decades. And according to the ABS Overseas Arrivals and Departure figures, in 1991, Australia welcomed 4,280 convention arrivals compared to 171,400 arrivals in 2011, an increase of close to 400% over the last 20 years. So pretty significant stuff. Australia punches above its weight in the international arena, with ICA reporting that the number of international association meetings held in Australia increased from 169 to 239 in 2010. So a big jump there. And this trend can be attributed to the growth in Australia's business events infrastructure and the reputation Australia has garnered for strong world-class events. And of course, Melbourne has contributed significantly to this growth. We're excited to announce here today that the MCVB has secured over $1 billion worth of economic benefit for the state of Victoria from the international events that the MCVB has secured for the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre, which opened in 2009. Try saying all of those in one, MCVB, Melbourne. And I've been told, but I'm not allowed to say the centre, isn't that right?
That's right.
Thank you. A total of 123 business events have been secured for Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre, generating over 200,000 delegates, an estimated 1 million delegate days, and close to 800,000 room nights. A strong result today, I'm sure you'll agree. And approximately 30 of these events have already been held here at the centre, Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre, and the remainder will occur over the next 7 years. Over the next 2 years, we're welcoming 8 of the world's largest global conferences, such as the International Council of Nurses in 2013 for 6,000 people, the World Diabetes Congress in 2013 for 12,500 people, and the World Congress of Cardiology in 2014 for 9,000 people. But the thing that I guess we're the most excited about was our win at the end of last year for the 20th International AIDS Conference in 2014. And that will bring 14,000 delegates to this city and is valued at over $80 million. This will be Australia's largest ever medical congress. Business events form the backbone of Melbourne's tourism industry. And we have the high level of support that we receive from both state and local government sometimes overlooks that perhaps our greatest assets lie in our intellectual capabilities and our industry strengths. Melbourne's economy is driven by knowledge-based industries in education, biotechnology, advanced manufacturing and design. We're recognised as a centre for excellence for research and development in the medical, scientific, business and financial industries. Having all of this intelligence here makes me feel a bit ordinary, but anyway, it makes Melbourne a natural and attractive choice for international associations who are looking to host their next conference in a city where they can maximise attendance, be close to emerging markets in Asia and be able to draw delegates from a rich pool of talent. Today, the MCVB is proud to launch a new international campaign that capitalises on Melbourne's deserved reputation as a world leader in these fields. Let you take that in while I have another drink. Melbourne IQ, the intelligent choice for conferences. It promotes our strengths and capabilities, our achievements and accolades, not as a city with recognisable icons, but one with true intellectual capacity and a proven track record of excellence in so many fields of endeavour. The campaign also promotes Melbourne's superior infrastructure, such as the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre, the largest convention centre in the Southern Hemisphere, and our ability to deliver world-class events in a safe, stable and efficient environment, and destination information about the world's most livable city. The first stage of the campaign is the release of a brochure, which you'll see the front of here, and aims to reach out to the MCVB's key international markets in the form of associations, PCOs, boards, CEOs, and anybody who we really think we should be talking to. Ultimately, Melbourne IQ will be a platform for a wide cross-section of future marketing initiatives, including events, advertising and targeted publications. In summary, it showcases Melbourne and that we have the capacity to hold events, we have the capability and proven results to do it, and we have a collaborative approach when working with both our state and local government and the industry to make sure those events are delivered to you. Copies of the brochure will be available for all of you to take away today. I'd like to thank you for your time and hope you enjoy the 20th anniversary of AIM 2012. Thank you.